Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are all healthy. First of all, I would like to thank you very much for taking the time to listen to my presentation. Let me introduce myself. My name is Hailun and I am a student at Mataram University English Education Study Program. I want to ask you, especially students, have you ever felt your tongue getting numb when you're trying to speak English? So, today we will study how questioning techniques can help improve speaking skills. I found a good journal compiled by Mrs. Milady Arini and Mr. Ahmad Yudi Wahyudin entitled Student Perception on Questioning Techniques in Improving Speaking Skill Ability at English Education Study Program. This journal may be able to help teachers and lecturers improve student speaking skills. Here, we will discuss the points in the journal regarding the table of contents. First, we will discuss the introduction, second, the literature review, third, the method for the finding and discussion, and finally, the conclusion. So, let's start. The first one is introduction. The use of language in life is a very important aspect, according to Sinaga and Octaviani 2020. Communication can be interpreted as the act of conveying or transferring ideas from one place, person, or group to another. Nowadays, English is one of the important communication tools. As English is an international language, it plays an important role for students. English is used in various fields such as entertainment like cinema, TV, pop, and music, and computers. English language skills enable students to the first express inner thoughts and emotion, the second understand complex and abstract thoughts, third learn to communicate with others from different countries, fourth fulfilling wants and needs, and the last establishing rules and maintaining culture. Objectives of learning English speaking skills. The first, being able to communicate well, according to Aprianti and Ayu 2020. The second, speak fluently, eloquently, and accurately, according to Wahyudi 2017. The third, convey ideas and information clearly, and the last, interact with others confidently. Important aspect of English speaking skills. There are vocabulary, pronunciation, intonation, fluency, and accuracy. Students face various difficulties in speaking English, which result in poor speaking performance and grammatical and pronunciation errors. Efforts are needed to improve students' English speaking skills, such as increasing vocabulary, building confidence, and providing more speaking practice. Presentation and question and answer session are effective methods to improve student English speaking skills. By using appropriate and creative methods, lecturers can increase student engagement and achieve optimal learning outcomes. In English language teaching, the use of interesting materials, media, and techniques can improve students' ability to learn English. According to Pratiwi Nayu 2020, the questioning technique is one way to improve student English speaking skills. This is because increased student participation and activeness triggers students to think and generate ideas. So this is research aimed to find out student perception of the influence of questioning techniques on student speaking skills. Questioning and tuning techniques on student speaking skills. The second one is literature review. There are 4 points. The first is concept of speaking. Speaking is the ability to produce spoken language, to convey information, ideas, and meaning to others. This ability involves various components such as pronunciation, listening, grammar, use of verbal and non-verbal language. The second is concept of questioning technique. questioning technique is one of the important learning strategies to improve student speaking skills in English. This technique can be used to the first, getting well-organized information, the second, develop the concept of certain information, the third, motivate and engage students in teaching and learning activities, the fourth, stimulate students' participation in classroom, and the last is improve fluency and accuracy in speaking English. Third is teaching speaking. Teaching speaking aims to help learners communicate efficiently and accurately. Teachers should emphasize the effective use of language in oral communication. The goal of spoken language teaching is the development of the ability to interact successfully in the language. The teaching of speaking aims to improve interaction skills in understanding and producing language. The last is related studies. 3 studies for the use of questioning techniques in teaching speaking English. The first, David 2007, found that questioning techniques can improve fluency by generating ideas. The second, Al-Muani 2013, saw that referential questions lead to more and longer responses from learners. And the last, Wahyudi 2017, conclude that questioning techniques improve speaking skill ability, vocabulary, and fluency. The third is methodology. The research used a qualitative approach to understand the student experiences and perspectives. Data collection. The first online surveys are distributed to gather data. These questionnaires contain clues and data. Questions using scale with 4 options: strongly agree or SA, agree or A, and disagree or D. The second, interviews. Research will conduct interviews with the participant to gain deeper insight beyond the predefined option in the questionnaires. The interview likely use open-ended question. There are 5 questions mentioned. Next, participant. The participant in this study were 24 freshman students, or male and female, enrolled in the English Daily Conversation course of the English Education Program at University of Technology Indonesia. The fourth is pending in discussion. The result of this study shows students' perception of the use questioning technique in improving student speaking skills. From the result of the questionnaire, it shows that most of the students agree and strongly agree that questioning technique improve their speaking skill. Based on the data on the site, a study found that most students, over 87%, have a positive attitude toward using questioning techniques in speaking classes. This means a large portion of the students like it, 29.2%, and agree it was helpful, 58.03%, and with only small number, 12.05%, disagree. The students also felt the questioning techniques made them participate more in class. This support research suggesting such techniques can improve fluency and comprehension. Based on the data on the site, the study found that most students agree that questioning techniques help them improve their speaking abilities. These improvements included better vocabulary, pronunciation, fluency, and comprehension. This aligns with research suggesting questioning techniques can enrich vocabulary and develop ideas. The technique likely benefits students because it encourages participation, provides opportunities to practice speaking, and allows for correction of mistakes by the lecturer. Overall, the questioning technique seems to be a valuable tool for enhancing students' speaking skills. Interview. In obtaining the data, the researcher conducted the interview to the student through WhatsApp chat application. The participant is randomly selected from one daily conversation class. There are 5 students as interviewers. In this interview, the writer used structured interview where the researcher made questions based on the student responses. The aim of conducting interview is to know in depth student perception toward questioning technique influence of student speaking skill. From question number 1, all of the students agree with the questioning technique implemented in learning and teaching activity. From question number 2, the interview saw all the students believe questioning techniques help their speaking. The pilot trained them because they had to answer questions directly and deliver their ideas clearly. This aligns with research suggesting questioning techniques improve speaking skill. From question number 3, all of the students had a positive response in questioning technique triggers their motivation and learning. From the question number 4, the study also identified some challenges students face with the questioning technique. Some students reported a lack of vocabulary, which made answering questions difficult. Others mentioned feeling shy and afraid of making mistakes while speaking English. From question number 5, the data interview stated that questioning technique is very useful for the student. The student got many improvement in knowledge about pronunciation, vocabulary, grammar, and the idea of topic. Okay, the last is conclusion. This study found that the questioning technique had a positive effect on student perception of their speaking ability. Students felt more active, confident, and engaged in class. They also perceived improvements in pronunciation, vocabulary, fluency, and comprehension. Further research is recommended to compare the effectiveness of this technique and its impact on each specific aspect of speaking ability. That's all I can say. Please apologize if there are wrong words. Thank you for watching my video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye-bye.